I think one of the saddest things is that big revelation. People's hate and bigotry really holds us back, like, as a species, because people are unable to look to things like gender reassignment surgery and things like that through a lens of that's fucking crazy that people can do that slash positive. Um, just like hello, hormone therapy in itself, that someone figured out how to do that. That is like that is insane. That is crazy that you can just do that. You can you can customize your body so much through medicine these days, and people are just so scared of it, hateful towards it. They're not scared of it really. They literally just hate it because that's what they've been told to feel. Um so it's like I just feel really saddened by that because I don't know if you know this. Jump scare. Um but I'm one of them. Oh my god. I'm not on any hormone therapy and I haven't had any surgeries, RIP me, and I probably won't until like a long time in the future. Because that stuff costs money that I don't have. And the other thing, not just, transgender people and the surgeries that they get being an absolute marvel of science and modern medicine, but also how much um, you can learn about our current society just by asking trans people about it. Um, Never before. Okay, well, there isn't really a before trans people because they've always been there. Surprise. Um, but you don't have anybody else that can so clearly describe to you the disparities that men and women face in our society, um, with a firsthand experience in both fields, so to speak. The amount of like videos that I saw on like Instagram or TikTok or wherever that people can post videos or text posts or whatever, about, for example, trans women expressing how little they knew about um, the oppression of women until they actually, started getting wildly accepted as a woman. Going from a male space towards a female space and then realizing, oh, that's crazy, dude. And I feel like people could really benefit from that because misogynistic men love telling women that it's not that bad and you're literally just making it up and you're being so dramatic and literally you're fine. Um, but if you ask a trans woman, she's going to be able to tell you, no, it's totally correct. You get treated very, very differently as a woman or when you're perceived as a woman. And a trans man can tell you the exact same thing. Um, like, trans men will transition and suddenly they're privy to all of those like private thoughts that men will have with each other in the sense that things that they don't like won't say to women but still think about women, which is mostly just a lot of misogynistic stuff. um and it's kind of like you have this opportunity to like, if only the people who weren't like misogynists were mostly the same people that are also transphobic, big surprise, um, then you could like reform those people. If a dude doesn't believe that women have it that bad, being able to talk to a trans woman who lived as a man before and then is now living as a woman, that can explain to you exactly what the differences are and how, she's felt it in her personal life, that could like change a person's like worldview maybe. Um, because I mean, even if you are transphobic and you don't believe in like sexism and feminism and stuff, and all those crazy ideas, those crazy woke ideas, um, like, if only these people would like listen to trans people talk, um, we could be living in the future, you guys. Anyway, that's just something that frustrates me even more you know, aside, like about the existence of trans people and how we are treated by others or generalized society. Um, like even more than mm, how it frustrates me that people don't respect me and would rather I die, you know? Um, because no matter who you are or what you're doing, people are always going to want you to die. Like some people might want you to die for, I don't know, having crocheting as a hobby, you know? Yeah, it's just whatever. People will exist and say shit all the time. But the fact that it's literally preventing people from, like, how do I say this? Uh, Evolving our society a little bit more. Um, that's even more frustrating because that affects truly everybody. And woke opinion incoming, I believe that every person on earth should be happy and cared for. Um, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Um, I think that's all I wanted to say. That was just another, like, random thought that shot into my mind, my crazy mind of great importance. Um, that's just something I usually don't really think about that deeply because it just makes me sad. um, yeah. Spain is burning. My friend's going there on vacation to visit his family, and they had to evacuate their village. It's not supposed to do that, yet it is, because they are experiencing 40 plus degree Celsius weather. I have to say that because you guys are Americans mostly. How much is that in your Fahrenheit? Celsius to Fahrenheit. Conform to Celsius. I'm so mad. Okay, 40 degrees Celsius is 104. So, yeah. 100, around 100 to 115 degrees. Which is not how hot it's supposed to be there. Or pretty sure anywhere for that fact. Yeah. He had to evacuate his village, and he's been really upset about that. Duh. And I just can't believe that that's happening. Another failure from the higher ups. Yeah. Remember to not hate each other, but to always kick upwards, not downwards, if you know what I mean.